Good morning, everyone. I'm Pastor SSENYONJO VAMUBUSIBE from VAMUBUSIBE Church in NANSANA. I thank God so much that many things have been happening and they are good out of my ministration time. As I've been ministering, many things have been happening. And I thank God for also the capacity that He has given us to share with you people the word of truth, the word that can impact your life, the word that can change you for better. So if it's your first time, I welcome you. If you have been watching and sharing, I thank you so much and continue to do so. Now today, I want to say about something in depth, but in just a few minutes. It's about using your capacities. One day you were created and you don't know how it came about. You just found yourself living as either a man or a woman. For those of you who are young, you found yourself living. And because the world has a lot of things that challenge life, even when you are in your right line, you will find that you will have things which challenge you. If you are not so careful, you will even fail to identify your position or to identify your way of life. What are you supposed to be? Let me take an example. Look at the musicians. Many people look at the musicians and when they say, such and such an artist has been so successful, so I can also go there, sing, shout, and then I'll get money. There are some people who are talented, they have the capability and the capacity to do so. But others don't have that. So for those who are not called to do so, they will struggle over the years and they will never get their success. Even when they try to get it, it will be so minimal. There are some people who go for business. For example, they open up a restaurant and then begin to cut out work. In a few months, you will find such a person successful. Look at the people. Recently, I had one of our brothers who had gone for a lare, avuga pichi. And as they were enjoying, he had just a simple accident and then he died. So if you are a kind of person who is not in a position of using your ability, whenever you see a problem that has happened to your colleague, you'll be overwhelmed. You run away. You'll say, this is too much. And because many people have not identified their capacities and capabilities to maintain their lane of growth, it has caused a lot of commotion in people's lives. Because you know what? If you don't concentrate on what you are called to do, you are going to concentrate on stopping others not to bypass you. This is where you will find pastors standing on pulpits. Instead of teaching and trying to direct the world, they will begin to accuse one another. So and so has the biggest demon. So and so has the snake. So and so is this and the other. Yet our expectations was to hear direction, to hear good words of comfort and things of the kind. But where does that come? Not only in denominations, it can be in politics, it can be in business, it can be in all sectors. People, you don't know how much we have lost because of this problem of people not celebrating or appreciating what they were created and how they are done. You find a person who is supposed to be an artist, again is going into another channel because he has seen so and so succeeding in that channel. He's going in a channel which is not his. And the outcome shall be what we call in business bad competition. Because there is what we call good competition and bad competition. Bad competition is that one where you find two shops neighboring one another, and because another one wants to be greater than the other, instead of trying to learn the techniques of the other neighbor, he'll go and then plan for robbers to come and break in. They steal all the stock of the neighbor, even sometimes killing him. We have lost many people in such things. And the final part of it is that when you are in such enmity, you will never understand how sharp it is, not until you get the worst of the worst. And what we do call the worst of the worst is when they kill you. All the people who have been killed, only that sometimes you can't go to them to ask what happened, But they didn't expect the misunderstandings, the disagreements to cause such a thing to them. They always take things for granted. So that's what we call bad competition. You are here with a shop, another one is here with a shop. If he sees two customers come to your shop, feels they should not come. And what he does, instead of improving on his business to attract more customers, he will plan for robbers to kill you. They will murder you. Some of you are listening to me, you were in offices, but you're on tiptoes. You failed even to get a promotion just because of bad people who are on top or down there. Somebody leaves his way and says, I will not rest until that person is dead. And some people are so serious with this, they don't rest. We call it greed. When greed goes up to its climax, these are the things people will do. There would not even be witchcraft. There would not be even curses and things of that kind if people were maintaining their way of move. You trust your God and do what you are supposed to do. Why do you fight with so and so because he has been great? Do you know that it is in Africa where somebody can hate a person that he just hears from very far? Have you ever met him or her? No. These are bad things. So I want to call upon everyone. You may be a person who helped somebody one day. He was a friend of yours. You gave him some place to reside. You lent him money, fed him. But immediately he got where to stay. He's concentrating on destroying you. Some of you go to workers. A person who was working here in your business, but instead of appreciating you at the time when you got some capital, what he did came at the opposite to begin to attack you so that he will abuse you and the business will fall. And this is why people are cursed and they don't know why they are cursed. I pray that you will be blessed. I'm praying for the people who have been heartbroken, people who have been kicked off from your channels because of those enemies who come to fight you. They live their way. They come to intrude in your way. They intrude in your house. They destroy your faith. They destroy your marriages. They look at you celebrating with your husband or your wife and they feel the envy. They begin to intervene and destroy everything. They dismantle the whole family. I pray for the people who have lost their marriages. People have lost their businesses. People have lost their stands wherever they are. People have lost their offices. People have lost their promotions because of bad people, enmity, and those people who don't maintain their line. I pray that God gives you the power to get the best revenge that we call success. You will succeed and your enemies shall be ashamed. Father, I thank you because you are the fighter of the weak. You are the provider and the parent to those who are dumped and left out. Lord, I thank you because it's done. Ladies and gentlemen, I know that many of you have been heartbroken. You are in places where you are not comfortable because other people left their lanes, came and attacked you. Don't worry. May God protect you, but maintain your calling. Maintain what you can do. Concentrate and persist. Time is coming. You are going to be successful. I'm Pastor SSENYONJO VAMUBUSIBE. You can call me for prayer or for any kind of inquiries on 0752-229680 or on 0782-229680 as you see them on the screen. Even for those who want to support us financially, you can send your messages there. It will be just wonderful. Prayer requests, send them there. Every Wednesday, I can meet you one-on-one. Come at VAMUBUSIBE Church. And VAMUBUSIBE Church is located on Hoima Road, NANSANA Town, opposite Naboiru Main Road. As you slope down there, you will find VAMUBUSIBE Church. My YouTube channel is Pastor SSENYONJO VAMUBUSIBE. When you search for VAMUBUSIBE, it will right come and then you subscribe, begin to enjoy the teachings and see what's going on. Monday to Friday, that's after work in the evening. Come and join us at the special time of impacting you with the word of knowledge and wisdom, how you can stand as a person to learn and know, to perform the principles of God, because God of nature works in principles. I love you so much, people of God. May God protect, keep you. Have a nice weekend.